Hi, I'm Tom McBride, broker and owner of Avalon Properties Group right here in coastal Georgia in the Golden Isles. If you're a homeowner and you're thinking about selling your home or property this fall or winter, or wondering whether you should wait until spring, this is for you. In this video, we'll walk through the benefits of listing now, the risks of waiting, and also when it might make sense to wait until spring. My goal to help you decide whether to move forward or hold off based on the local market down here. First, let's look at where the market stands here in Georgia, and specifically our coast, because timing is everything. Broadly speaking, the state median home price in Georgia is about $369,000, and that's actually down about 1.5% year over year. Inventory is up, more homes for sale, fewer buyers relative to last year. What does that mean for you if you list now or in early winter? Well, the benefits of listing now: fewer competing listings because many homeowners wait for spring. Listing in fall means your home may stand out more. More serious buyers. Some buyers in the off-peak season are motivated. Job transfers, relocation. I want it done before next spring rather than casually shopping. So, potential to beat the spring rush. If you list now and get under contract, you might avoid the everyone lists in spring crowd, which can create more competition, possibly more negotiation. Also, we have good weather, and that means more showings. Here on the coast, we don't get deep freeze snows, so fall and winter showings are still comfortable, which can make your home present well. Some risks of waiting. That is later than the fall. Potential price softness with more inventory and fewer buyers in the colder months. There's risk of stagnation. And as the state data shows, median prices have edged down. So delaying could mean less leverage. Consider the cost of upkeep holding. The longer you own it, the more you keep paying property taxes, maintenance, utility, and delay realizing your equity. And then there's also the interest rate environment and buyer pool. So if mortgage rates rise or buyer affordability declines, the later you wait, the more you could miss optimized conditions for you as a seller. Let's talk about now the winter holiday season, because there's special considerations for that, right? So in the winter months, including the holiday period, Christmas, how that affects selling on the coast. Well, the pros of listing into winter holiday period: fewer listings equals less competition. In many markets, sellers pull their homes off the market or refrain from listing during holiday times. That can give you a visual advantage or fewer options for buyers, so your home may attract those who are shopping. Buyers who are looking now tend to be real buyers, transfers, retirees, downsizers, investors, folks who don't want to wait. So on the coast, mild climate means showing still are comfortable. We don't deal with snow or icy driveways. Cons, challenges of winter listings: smaller buyer pool. Although fewer homes, there also tend to be fewer buyers because people may slow down house hunting during major holidays or winter. And in Georgia specifically, the record shows that buyer activity dips in late fall and winter. Less curb appeal, right? Exterior wow factor. On the coast, you still have a nice climate, but depending on landscaping, seasonal changes, maybe fewer lush greens and fewer outdoor activities. That could affect how a buyer feels about the place. And then there's logistics and timing you should consider. Some buyers may delay until spring for moving convenience, schools, weather, etc. Also, closing around holidays can be more complicated with schedules, vacations, etc. Right? So pressure with fewer bidders, you might face more negotiation. Homes might sit on the market longer than in spring. So what should you consider? List now in the winter? Well, make sure your home is well prepared, presentable, showing easy to schedule, lighting good, shorter days, warm, inviting feel. You definitely want to price appropriately because you're entering a slower season. Pricing to market is key. Don't overprice thinking spring dynamics. Marketing, emphasize the year-round coastal lifestyle, right? Mild winter, beach, access, etc. to attract buyers who might see winter as a benefit. And then be ready for possible longer days on the market. Understand your timing is flexible. So far, we've talked about listing now, fall versus winter, spring, but there are good reasons to wait until spring in certain cases. And here are reasons to wait for spring. Maximum exposure, right? Buyer activity is at a high. Historically, spring and early summers when buyer traffic is highest, families are moving. Nicer full landscape, new inventory, more daylight hours. In Georgia, spring is noted as the ideal time for listing by many. And you have time to make home improvements if your home needs repairs, right? Updates, staging, landscaping, refresh. You really want it to look great when you go to market. So giving yourself that time to get it ready is important. You expect strong offer competition if you believe your home is highly desirable, premium location, luxury, premium finishes, and you want the bidding wars of spring. Waiting might get you a higher price. You're not under pressure to sell, so if your timeline is flexible and you're not relocating immediately, you can carry the home for a bit longer, then choosing optimal timing helps. Seasonal appeal, as we talked about, we have such a nice outdoor environment, deck and patio and pool and water views might benefit from showing it in a full spring bloom when buyers can imagine the full lifestyle and stronger marketing imagery. Now, the risk of waiting until spring is cost of waiting, maintenance, taxes, insurance, all the expenses you have that continue to add up. Market could shift if mortgage rates go up or economic conditions worsen. What is a strong spring market now could become less favorable. And also there's more competition. Many sellers list in the spring, so you might end up competing with more inventory, which could dampen price or extend days on market. And then you should think about also the lost time effect. You delay realizing your proceeds. If you're on the move, career change, downsizing, retirement, waiting might cost in more ways, more intangible ways, right, than just the dollars that you would lose. Now, let's put it into a decision framework you can use. Ask yourself, what's your timeline? Are you under pressure to sell soon? Job, move, family, change, financial reasons, or do you have the flexibility to wait? What condition is your home in? If it's ready to show with minimal repairs and strong curb appeal, good staging, you might benefit from listing now. If not, you might wait until you get it show ready. And what's your home's appeal? If your home leverages outdoor space and water views and premium finishes and the spring, early summer lifestyle is a big part of the value story, waiting might produce better results. If it's more of a standard move-in ready home and you want to capture serious fall buyers, listing now may make sense. And what's your comfort with risk? That's a personal thing. Are you okay with the possibility of a slower sale, more negotiation in a fall winter listing, or do you prefer the safest bet of spring even if it means carrying longer? And what's the current local demand for your type of property on the coast? Check with your agent. Are buyers active for your size and price range? Are similar homes selling now? The fall article for Coastal Georgia suggests there's a serious buyers now in certain segments. And here's my final recommendation for you. If your home is show ready and you want out soon, you want to avoid spring competition, go ahead and list this fall or early winter. If you're not quite ready, home needs work, you can wait, you believe your value story peaks in spring, plan now, make improvements, and list in late winter, early spring for maximum impact. Either way, partner with an agent who understands the coastal Georgia market and can handle the nuances of timing, pricing strategy, and marketing for your specific neighborhood and price point. So if you want to talk through your home, the market in your neighborhood, and whether your property is a good candidate for listing now or waiting, I'd love to help. Reach out to me at 912-324-7865 or 289-4990, and we'll schedule a no-obligation consultation to look at homes, the current situation, the market demand, and come up with a timeline that makes sense for you. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful to you. And if you'd like more tips on selling or buying in coastal Georgia, please tune in and watch my channel. Hit a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks. Take care.